My name is Rhapsody, his name is Reto of Retromation, and welcome back to Reto and Rhaps Race the Same Maps. How's it going, Reto?
It's going good. It's going good.
I'm gonna have to change my thumbnail at this point. Like, I like that so much more.
You can thank I feel bad saying this name, but you can thank the useless trash in my Discord. That's his name. I'm not being insulting for that name. That was all him. But
that's so insulting. I've seen it. His name is actually Matt. You're just calling him the useless trash because you can at this point.
Oh shoot. Oh, that's right. That's Matt. Sorry. Useless Matt. Useless Matt. Just Matt.
Just trash Matt. No, damn it.
Oh boy.
Would you like to count us in for this one?
I will. I'll count us in now, knowing the sting of defeat. So I'm gonna say with some sadness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We are the pilot.
I empathize so much with the just tone of voice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just get it over with.
No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play this game and have some fun.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So we are playing the pilot, which means that if this were my own series, I would spend the first 20 minutes complaining about the rogue special. Exactly.
You got it. Am I crazy? Everyone's been saying this, and there's so much placebo going on with the new update. But doesn't the rogue special feel a little bit more accurate since the update?
Me.
It seems like it was like slightly increased in accuracy or something.
It could be like sniper accurate, and I would still have memories of when it wasn't that would prevent me from being able to enjoy it. I have an emotional value tied to it already.
Exactly. You've logged in the hours of hatred. You can't undo those.
If they wanted that undone, it shouldn't have been garbage in the first place, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
This is I can't talk about anything that's just happened. But I can tell you that I have complained about exactly this to you before.
I mean, I have a feeling that it's the Trigger Twins.
Okay. Why have you got that feeling?
No reason.
So I've complained many times before about the only first floor boss that I don't want to kill with any character's base weapon is the Trigger Twins with the Rogue Special.
Yeah, it's not great. I don't know, like oh my goodness, I'm getting some frame drops. The Gatling Gull with the starting weapon of the pilot is my doozy. I hate that.
I will take that every day.
Before you came to this fight, did you get any other item?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. So if you picked up a gun, we can have some divergence here, possibly. Because I'm definitely going to guarantee you get a gun after this. Mac 10.
What? Okay, well, I didn't pick up a gun, but we did get a different item.
Oh, whoa. Sorry, I don't have Mac 10. I thought that's what you said. Oh, I still haven't finished my fight.
Oh, okay. No, I picked up an active.
Ah, okay. Damn it. If it's something like Singularity, I can't afford to...
No. I mean, I don't want to... I mean, I could play some mind games, but I'll just tell you, it is an active item, and it is okay. It may or may not be worth your time. It's hard to say. It'll save me time, but I don't know if it'll save enough time to really be worth it. True. That's just my true review.
Enjoy your time with it. I'm on the second floor. I'm going to be playing with the Skull Spitter.
As am I.
Hell yeah. What do you think of the Skull Spitter? I've seen you use this weapon much more commonly than I do when I pick it up.
It's like I give it like a 6 or a 7. It's I like having it when I don't have other things that are exciting. I value piercing weapons quite a bit for room clear.
That's one thing that I've always liked about the, not laser rifle, flash ray.
Yeah.
It's just a fine piercing weapon.
It's not as bad as I once thought in a more childish life.
But since then, I have put childish things away.
Exactly.
Oh! Oh no.
I just got like a lot of exciting things happening right in a row there.
Oh no.
I mean, you very well could get the exact same things. Well,
or I could get none of them, because
that's true.
My current path doesn't seem like it's gonna do that for me.
You might want to go back.
That said, you could easily be mind gaming me. You might want to go back, you might want to go back, and then I go back and all it is a dung pie.
Do you think I have a mind that knows how to game?
I do. You pretended for quite a while to be dead in a previous episode.
I mean, that's true. I am the worst person to play Civilization with, because everyone thinks I'm incapable of lying. But you give me a game where there's social manipulation, I thrive.
Oh yeah.
I know how to be a jerk if I want to and play it, but I don't know. From my everyday life, I've chosen not to. Like, I know what makes me upset, and I've avoided those things. But that doesn't mean I don't have them locked in the back of my brain for later.
You're effectively just working up the social capital to spend on games like that. Like, oh, come on, you know me. There's no way that I would do that.
Exactly. Like, I did a Civilization series, and the entire time I was completely pretending to be doing a fully passive kind of game and not acting like I didn't even really know how to play right up until the episode where I just stormed their entire base.
Yep. That's the only way to get it done. I always do that when I'm playing social games, like for board games and stuff like that, like Secret Hitler and things like that. Spend the entire time strategizing with the liberals, and then I turn around and go, I'm Hitler, by the way, so you've elected me Chancellor, and I've won. Oh, god damn it! Ammo Conda! Ugh. I hate when those shots curve against a wall.
Yeah. You gotta guess if they're gonna break or not. Yeah, well. I saw the ammo conda and I was just like, I'm gonna get hit, so let me just save myself the heartbreak. On these speed runs, I just like, a lot of the time I just give up on some bosses. And just let it happen.
I can't afford to do that. Something in my head is like, if you don't get this master round, you're just a complete and abject failure.
Okay, the way I would treat the bosses would be completely different if we were going to bullet hell. I would feel like I would have to get the master rounds, but since it's the dragon, I feel like I could skip all the master rounds and I'd be okay. I'd be scared.
That is one thing we definitely have to do at some point, race to the Lich. Yep. Literally just due to the fact that it demands so much more attention over the course of the rest of the run.
Yeah. There could be deaths easily.
Alright. So, are you with me here on the 3rd floor, I have to imagine?
I am on the 3rd floor. I have been here for a little bit.
That makes a bunch of sense. So what are these incredible items, by the way? Because I'm already here.
I got the Scrambler, which, in my opinion, is one of the best items you can really get for this scenario, because you don't have to worry about ammo, and it does a lot of damage. It's great for bosses, great for room clear, and it's ammo efficient. It's pretty killer.
It is absolutely incredible. I know that it is the item that carried you to victory in one of the early episodes of this series.
Indeed. I would maybe even go as far as to say the only reason I won that one. I think it was pretty darn close. It would have been pretty darn close otherwise, if I remember correctly. Pretty dang effective.
I would hazard the same guess. That's okay though. I've still got my skull splitter. I'm still just like chugging along. I could find something after a boss that could suddenly speed me up, hopefully. Because at the moment, it's just looking like the mercy rule might be invoked at some point. Oh god, laser rifle, really? Alright, fine.
Yeah, okay. I went that way too.
Okay,
I got that bad boy.
I will agree with you with one of those descriptors. Come on, Scattershot. Let's go. Let's actually enjoy our time using this weapon.
I had that synergy and I wasn't even as excited as I wanted to be. Like visually, I was super into it, but I didn't even find it to be very strong. Like, I don't know.
I might have had a bunch of damage up when I got it. Because I was just rocking out with it the entire time. I think I might have also had like bouncy bullets and shock rounds and a bunch of other things at the same time.
Well, that would do it. Ooh, that's a good item that you're probably going to get to.
You say that, and yet I don't think so. Did you spawn something different in the shop than I did?
I don't know. I didn't go to the shop, I don't think.
What the hell? Where are you getting these items from?
The chests and the bosses.
Chests? You've already killed the boss?
Maybe.
Alright. Well, damn.
Scrambler. I mean, Scramblers, like I was saying, it's kind of a big deal.
I was figuring that when you got the laser rifle, though, we were kind of going on the same pace.
Oh, no, I got the laser. When I said I got the laser rifle, I meant I got it a while ago.
Ah, okay.
I meant I have the laser rifle. It is a thing in my possession.
Oh, God. Come on. Gimme. Oh, what even saves me at this point? I don't even think we have, like, differences in magnificence or in weapon forcing or anything like that, so I don't think I get anything different to you after this boss.
Yeah, I think your chance would have been, honestly, actually genuinely going back for the Scrambler and then getting a better pathing. I think that, I mean, things could still change, but my tentative guess is that may have been, in hindsight, the best play.
The big problem is I would need a map to know where to go to get the Scrambler. Yeah. So we're in a position where I could have spent the entire rest of that 10 minutes looking for a Scrambler, eventually finding it, and already having lost as a result of having looked for it.
And also trusting me that it was actually a good item.
I mean, I'm comfortable to make that. Okay. Yeah, I'm always happy to have this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back and get this as well.
What's the extra this? I'm assuming the thing you're happy with. Oh, you know what? That's nice. That's good room clear. I'm running out of ammo in the Scrambler. I think you got an avenue for success showing up.
That's gonna be my room clear because it obviously has the synergy with +1 to bullet.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish I would have went back to get that. That's a good idea.
I mean, if I find the bracket key at this point as well, that's another 25% damage up.
Stranger things have happened on Netflix.
And will happen again soon. Unfortunately, neither
has
of us
happened on
by
DVD
it.
and Blu-ray.
Why would it happen on? Why would anything that is on Netflix have a DVD or Blu-ray release?
Let me fill you in.
Okay, please.
It is a great gift for older people.
Okay, yeah, but then
my girlfriend got it for her dad, who they don't really have great internet or any smart devices to get it. Also, it's like a collector edition type thing. It's like, it looks like a VHS tape, so some people are like, oh, that's neat.
Okay, yeah, I can
it's
see
like a
the
novelty
value
thing.
in that.
It's probably the same reason someone would get a collector's edition for from like those what do you call those? The game ones.
The game ones?
I'm trying to think of the name. The limited run games.
Oh right, yeah. They did
the
Enter the Gungeon one ages ago, right?
I believe they did Enter. Yeah, they did Enter the Gungeon. Special Reserve Games did the one that came with the Ammonomicon, which I am very sad that I did not get, but I was very not having money at the time.
Very, very, very big mood. Oh God! All right, hello, Blockner.
Oh, you and I are much closer than I bet you think.
I actually don't think we're that far apart. I just think that I'm gonna have a much slower time versus bosses.
Potentially. Lowercase r with that synergy is pretty good, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yikes. I guess this is just going to be my primary weapon for the entire run. Oh, okay.
I don't like that.
Did you get an item after Blocknut? Are those seeded?
I think he dropped a chest, but I did not open it.
Ah, okay. Well, he dropped a chest for me. Was it a blue chest for you?
Yeah, it was a blue chest.
Okay.
What's in it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's in it?
There was nothing contained therein.
All right.
I didn't have any emotional nor visceral reaction to it at all.
Okay. Well, your reaction made me go back and try to get into a secret room that I had to map to see that had a key in it to go. I mean, you made me waste time anyways by being excited.
Uh-huh.
And I even blanked in the wrong room.
Woo!
So I didn't get the key anyways. I'm sad. You may now tell me what it is. I have left the floor.
Okay, it was just the laser. Stop hitting me. Laser sight.
Oh, laser sight.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm into it just because I have the R key. R key, sorry, the lowercase r, there we go. And it seems like it's pretty useful in this position. Just a little bit more accuracy, so it's kind of pinpoint. My god. Don't tell me this is the Dragon over here.
Excuse me? No.
Oh,
please don't tell me that's
not
the
the Dragon. Sorry. It's Kill Pillars.
Oh, okay. I was like, what on earth?
Yeah. It's very early Dragon for me. It spawned on the 4th floor.
That's the secret. That's the secret that nobody's found.
It's my secret, Cap. The Dragon always spawns on the 4th floor. You much of a Marvel kind of fan?
I feel like we were just about to lead into the exact same thing. I am a very medium Marvel fan. I have not seen that new little flick that came out.
Oh, they came out with a new picture?
They came out with a new motion picture.
They should really do some advertising for that, because I'm not aware.
I think it's called Ender's Game.
Oh, right, yeah. So, wow, that Austin Scott card collabo. Wild.
Boy, oh boy. I'm a medium on it. How about you? I'm excited to see them with popcorn. Be excited to see exciting things, but not emotionally invested. How about you?
So I would have watched every Marvel film. I think including the ones in the pre-MCU universe. The only Marvel films I haven't watched, I think, are Amazing Spider-Man #2, because while I do like Garfield, I don't like him in that role.
Well, I do like Garfield, I don't like Andrew Garfield.
While I do like Garfield, the Garfield I like is Garf Head Pam Body, rather than all Andrew Garfield. But didn't watch that one, and did not watch the X-Men series, Days of Future Past and stuff like that from whatchamacallit. Oh, I have the Zorgon synergy? Oh, right, particle flow, because I have the laser sight.
But you've seen all of the major MCU, the ones that are part of this whole shebang.
Yeah,
going
all
on.
of them.
The 21 or 22 big ones.
Yep, and I'm out. I'm done. Endgame was very much the endgame for me. I'm super fatigued with watching them. They have the same story almost every single time. It's too much.
Were you at least satisfied with this one, the way that it closed things out? Did it do it for you?
So I'm gonna try and avoid spoilers in the same way that one of my favorite content creators on Twitter did, by saying that while overall I enjoyed the film, its plot does seem to hinge around multiple genius-level characters in multiple dimensions, all ignoring the obvious solution to the problem.
Okay.
It does one of those very common kind of like big blockbuster, here's our giant complication, but we thought of the whole complication thing before we wrote the film, and with how the film works, the complication doesn't make sense anymore.
I gotcha.
It uses a lot of kind of like almost emotional manipulation on part of the viewer to make you forget that.
Yeah. So in the end, Thanos was just lactose intolerant.
Yeah, was just lactose intolerant, and then Ant-Man shrunk down and became a very tiny glass of skim milk, and Thanos drank him. It was wild as hell.
And that didn't satisfy you.
That's why I wasn't satisfied with it, because I was like, this didn't have any foreshadowing. I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, and it's not even slightly related. God.
And if he's lactose intolerant, why would they go with skim?
Exactly! My God, the plot
maximum
holes.
effect.
The plot holes. I was a huge fan of Jessica Jones on Netflix, season 1 at the very least. I'm trying to think, like, what were the best times I had in the MCU? Because, like, it's now a retrospective for me. I'm done.
It's been a long time. Like you're out. You're just like
I'm out.
I don't even care. Out.
Like,
I feel like a lot of people are gonna be, to be honest. I think this will be a market shift. Like I think they're gonna have to build things up for a long time, and even so, I don't think they're gonna capture the same magic again. I think it's.
Oh, definitely.
I don't think we're gonna see this level of excitement again.
I think the era is ending.
Yeah.
But it's just fatigue. Like, multiple different studios are obviously trying to do it at the same time. It's very
so
oversaturated in media.
There's a new one all the time. I'm seeing, like, for me, it's just like I see a movie like maybe in theaters maybe like once every 3-4 months, and I usually am just like, I don't want to make it I want to make it a different, more varied movie than the last one I saw. So I'm not like, I could, with that time, I could see a Marvel movie every single time I go to the movie theater. But I just like, I watched Lady Bird 8th grade. I like those a lot.
Ooh, yeah, I really dug 8th grade. Did you see Vice?
I did not see Vice. That might be my movie of the the season.
8th grade?
No, Vice. 8th grade, I loved it. 8th grade. I've seen 8th grade a couple times now. I beat my run, by the way.
Yeah, well done. I am one short on ammunition for what I'd like to be at, but I'm about to fight the Dragon. Ooh. I actually got pretty good pathing on this floor. It's just this floor is absolutely god-awful for pathing to the Dragon. Yeah,
I mean, it kind of like leads you in two directions. There's one path that you would think to take, and that one leads you to the blacksmith, and then there's the one that leads you to the Dragon, and you could take either one.
Yeah, I went to the blacksmith first, and I have to guess by your noting of where the blacksmith is that you made the same mistake.
I don't. It's been a blur. As soon as, I mean, don't use this clear ammo I'm giving to you against me, but I turned my brain off completely. I was using like the incorrect weapons. I don't know where I was going. As soon as we started talking about something else, I'm out. Like, I'm checked out.
I saw how far ahead of me you were on the holo. I was pretty much just like, okay, cool. I've already lost this one. Let's talk about adventures.
It's definitely harder on this than another like versus type thing where you can actually take time. Like a speed run, it's hard to get into the extras. But so you liked 8th grade?
Yeah, no, I loved 8th grade. I'm a huge fan of Bo Burnham. Always have been.
This excites me. I am as well. That movie, it's probably my favorite movie I saw last year. That came out last year, didn't it? Oh my.
Yes, it did. I would probably say The Favorite is mine. Not just because I can say The Favorite is my favorite.
You can say it's favorite, yeah. I have not seen that one. That was not one of the ones. one of the three movies I partook in last year.
I would highly recommend it. I also saw Sorry to Bother You, which is probably my second.
That was another one I was going to see, but didn't quite make the list. Too close to another movie.
Oh right, yeah, no,
also
because you would have just watched the Spike Lee. Spike Jones. Right?
Spike Lee,
yeah, the
yeah.
Spike Lee film that came out that year. That actually wasn't even released in Australia, by the way. And Sorry to Bother You was released a couple of months late. It took Boots Riley like tweeting at Australian distributors for it to actually come out.
I have this movie. Do you want it?
Oh, it was super annoying because I had to like follow a bunch of different like indie cinema pages on Facebook just so that I would know, oh, we've got the scoop. We're gonna be releasing this for one preview screening in half of one cinema, and you can only share a chair with a guy named Fred.
It's in Fred's basement. You gotta just knock on the door, say, "I'm here for the flick," and then he'll let you in. So wait, did you get 8th grade legitimately too then, or when did you get that?
We did get 8th grade, but we got it much later. Unfortunately,
because it released on the same day as Endgame for the UK, like. Right?
What?
For the UK, I think. Didn't I? I just saw on Twitter, and I thought that was bizarre.
That's insane.
That they just got 8th grade, and it was on the same day as Endgame, which is probably maybe gonna go down as one of the worst days to release a movie in history.
Yeah. What competition? Good lord.
Yeah.
It's like how Weird Al Yankovic's UHF was released on the same week as Titanic and Jaws. So it never had a chance, but it was actually like a really, really good kind of like cult comedy film. Absolute annoyance.
Yeah.
No, Endgame released in Australia probably a day before it released everywhere else in the world. So I saw it at the earliest session in Australia, so I was probably one of the first people in the world, luckily. But then there are other films like Sorry to Bother You that we get months and months and months and months and months later than they actually release.
When you get them, a smidgen early, if you, for the most part. But
and if we
sometimes
don't get them,
you just get them a year and a half late.
Yeah, and also
either a day early or a year and a half late. One of the two.
It's one of the two. Sometimes it's both. It's weird and paradoxical. I don't understand how it occurs, but it does. So I've now just finished my run. Sorry, it was a relatively long kill on the Dragun because I was using the lowercase r. Congratulations on your victory in this episode.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It was a good one. Any run where I get the scrambler is a run where I get to turn my brain off. Like, it's seriously, it's a run winningly good item, like for sure.
Oh, definitely. I feel bad that I didn't go back for that one. I don't feel so bad that I didn't go back for the active item, but definitely the scrambler.
Yeah, the active item for reference was Jar of Slime, so.
Oh, whew.
It's like, that's what I was saying, is like, I probably wouldn't go back for it, but I also would feel bad if I said it didn't have a use, because it has a use, it's just not like game changing.
Yeah, not even slightly. I'm very glad that I ignored that one. See, the thing is, I had to ignore both of those, or listen to both of those. And if I'd listened to the first one, I probably wouldn't have listened to the second one, so I'm in the only universe where I end up with none of the available items. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody, his name has been Reto. That has been Reto and Rhaps Race the Same Maps. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.